Hello everyone. I'm going to talk about my research on how Chinese social media contributes to over-tourism in Kyoto, in which I examine how digital content on social media can unexpectedly influence where people travel and sometimes lead to unintended negative consequences. Over-tourism refers to the situation where a tourist destination experiences an influx of visitors exceeding its capacity to manage sustainably, leading to negative impacts on both the environment and the local population. This can manifest as overcrowded public spaces, strained infrastructure, reduced quality of life for residents, and a diminished experience for tourists themselves. Kyoto embodies what many people imagine as authentic Japan, which makes it especially appealing to tourists seeking an cultural experience. It is experiencing unprecedented level of tourism. In 2024, the city welcomed approximately 37 million visitors, surpassing its pre-pandemic peak. Chinese tourists have played a substantial role in this influx. In early 2025, Japan welcomed approximately 2.3 million Chinese visitors in just the first 3 months of the year, rose by as much as 78% compared to the same period in 2024. This resurgence is largely attributed to the easing of travel restrictions and the depreciation of the Japanese yen, which made Japan a more affordable destination for international travelers. But affordability alone doesn't explain the full picture. What really fuels where people go and why certain places get overwhelmed is the influence of social media. Chinese social platforms like Xiaohongshu and Douyin reshape how millions of users plan trips. Trendy hashtags and influencer itineraries often attract tourists toward a certain destination, sometimes within just few days. A viral post usually starts with a strong visual, something beautiful, rare, or emotionally appealing. The platform's algorithm detects early engagement and interprets it as value, so it begins recommending the post to a wider audience. Social media serves as a catalyst, rapidly spreading the content and shaping where people want to go by framing certain places as special or worth visiting. Many users don't just want to visit a place, they want to post it, caption it, and make it their own. Posting become a form of authorship, turning travel into something performative and personal. Many of the places that go viral online are praised for being hidden gems or only locals know. But once that label spread, their hiddenness becomes the very reason they are overwhelmed. Social media turns local favorites into checklist items for their scarcity, their image, and their ability to be claimed online. This is an example of how social media direct people to certain places. Located in a quiet alley of Kyoto, Kichi Omurice began as a cozy restaurant. Run by chef Motokichi Yukimura, it serves classic Japanese omurice, drawing in mostly local customers who appreciated its intimate atmosphere. Everything changed when a video showcasing Chef Yukimura's preparation of omurice went viral on YouTube and Xiaohongshu. His dramatic slicing of the omelette captivated viewers, turning the dish into a must-see performance. The viral video attracted tourists worldwide, eager to witness the culinary spectacle. While the influx of tourists boosted business, it also brought challenges. The increased foot traffic disrupted the neighborhood's tranquility, and locals found it harder to dine at their beloved spot, raising concerns about preserving Kyoto's cultural ambience. To accommodate this surge, Kishi implemented an online reservation system and limited walk-ins. Chef Yukimura embraced his role as a global culinary performer. Kishi Omurice exemplifies how social media can promote a local establishment to international fame. This case highlights how social media can bring prosperity while challenging the preservation of local culture and community balance. While tourism brings economic benefits, it has become a double-edged sword for Kyoto. The influx of visitors often leads to overcrowding, disrupting the daily lives of residents and straining the very traditions that attract tourists in the first place. Many Kyoto residents fear their daily lives are being disrupted. This is a sign as tourists not to smoke, eat, or photograph geisha without consent in Gion. This is a Kyoto restaurant sign says no vacancy in English and Chinese, but in small Japanese text it reads, "If you can read this, you may enter." Local complaints or media coverage sometimes frame tourists as noisy, rude, or lacking manners. This reinforces long-standing stereotypes, even when their behavior isn't different from other tourists. This shop in Japan displays a sign banning all Chinese nationals, citing disease and behavior in the pandemic time. It's an example of how over-tourism can mix with fear and prejudice. To sum up my presentation, platforms like Xiaohongshu can turn quiet local spaces into viral photo spots overnight. It determines which places are seen, valued, and consumed. These digital forces raise political questions about space, access, and who gets defined cultural meaning.